Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a weekly tarot reading for the week of September 27th to October 3rd, 2021. I do want to thank you so much for joining me, but I also want to remind you, as always, to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you don't know what to say in the comments, just throw some emojis down there to show me that you're here. But we're going to begin by pulling 5 messages in total from the Starseed Oracle deck, and then we'll further clarify each message with some tarot, okay? As I do the initial shuffling, keep in mind general intuitive weekly read for the sign of my lovely Pisces. So take what resonates, leave a dozen for somebody else, and make sure to check out the other placements within your individual chart for more messages, okay? You just never know. And as well, on a side note, I posted mid-month readings for money, career, and general for all 12 signs for mid-September. As well, the monthly money career reads are all posted for the 12 signs for October. So check all of which out, okay? To begin this weekly read for my lovely Pisces for the 27th of September to October 3rd, what do we have for Pisces? Okay, we got 3 to begin. Good start. Could potentially, excuse me, be an emotional week, or you just might be feeling a bit exhausted, worn down, a bit tired. I'm going to take these two for whatever reason. With Star Family, you're part of a team of souls calling support in a new earth that's happening. Keep holding the vision. A reminder throughout the week that you have a level of support surrounding you, right? There are people you can rely on, lean on if need be. You've probably helped them out in the past and they owe you a favor or just would gladly be there for you. And to hold that vision you've had for yourself, for your life, you know, it could be about one category or a couple, or it could just be your whole life in general. And you are being reminded by the universe that things are going to happen for you. Everything's going to fall into place as it's meant to. Hold that vision, okay? You deserve it, whatever it is for you. Okay, so we have the 5 here. Ooh, and a reminder not to be a follower, to lead, my friend. And that doesn't mean you can't accept or ask for help, but you're not for everybody, and that at times is a true reminder for a leader. Okay, interesting. Let's continue by pulling 5 tarot cards from the Mermaid Tarot deck. You're going to find that your thought processes are interrupted by maybe your spiritual connection or other people, just random memories popping up, and it's going to be a little frustrating, okay? Some of you might find that your spiritual connection is enhanced and heightened this week. Maybe not going to be the most enjoyable part of your week. Okay, interesting. 2 of Cups, that's purposeful. There's going to be a focus on connections, all right? This is from a different deck. There's a connection that you will be thinking a lot about or trying to improve. It may feel like a very hectic connection, okay? What do we have for Pisces to continue? What else do we have for Pisces? One more. We also have the Fool, the Ace of Cups, and the Moon. So remember I was saying this potentially could be a bit emotional this week as you're being pushed to express yourself in in one way, shape, or form. Wow, that was such a struggle. Speaking is not going to come truly easy for you this week as you're being pushed by the universe to express yourself. It's going to be a bit conflicting or confusing, but you're going to be feeling quite abundant to a certain extent, feeling like you're about to take a leap of faith, or you're pushed to do so, whether it's a new relationship or a new job, a new living situation, a change that's desired, or at least very much needed at this time for you, okay? Again, it could definitely be a new relationship, a new connection that, you know, may scare you or make you a bit nervous, but it's just to add this level of health and happiness into your life, romance. So we're beginning with Inner Earth. You'll survive this new solutions and beginnings with the Hermit. And so again, it could be a connection, a relationship, it could be a living situation, a job that isn't ideal. It could be your spiritual connection getting very heightened and maybe a bit disturbing, irritating, whatever the case may be for you specifically. You're being reminded by the universe at the beginning of the week, as it takes a true focus, that you will survive this, okay? Whatever it is, it's pushing you to be alone or to spend time alone, or you feel inclined to, given it helps you sort through your thoughts and feelings, or figure out solutions or a solution, or it might just help you regain this level of inner peace, right? Feeling as if whatever it is potentially is a bit hectic. If it's spiritually connected, if it's a spiritual connection that we're dealing with at this time that's a bit difficult for you, spending time alone is not going to diminish it, or, you know what I mean? Either way, it feels very connection oriented for a lot of you, okay? And then we have called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. Four of Pentacles. And so, yeah, remember we were talking about leadership, you being reminded you're not meant to be a follower, right? You're meant to sort of pave the path and show people how it's done in one way, shape, or form, or to just be a trendsetter. You sort of either discovering your new gifts or reminded of the skill sets and the gifts that you contain as an individual. And all the meanwhile, to sort of go with the flow, to find that nice balance within, all right? That balance between showing people how it's done, but not trying to control how they go about it, right? Just being that example, that leader in your own unique way. You might find that you're put in a situation or two throughout the week, or multiple, where you need to teach somebody something or show somebody how something's done, and it feels fulfilling, or reminds you that helping others or just being an example, being a leader, is just the way to be for you, okay? It's time to step up. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life with strength. And so it may feel like it's a week where a relationship or another situation in your life, or just the energy in the air just goes from really extreme, very, very emotional, to very angry, to just confrontational, to very calm, and you noticing very apparently when that peace and serenity takes place. Some of you, it's very much when you're by yourself, or when you're around certain individuals, or when you're separated from a situation or other people, okay? But you're going to be, it's this moment where, or multiple moments throughout the week, especially in the middle, where you have to dig for that inner strength or put up a facade to a certain extent. But you're going to be reminded by the universe how strong you truly are, and how well you can sort of cope with and deal with these extremes within your situation, within your life in general. And that there's a feeling that things will sort of even out, or kind of calm down to a certain extent overall moving forward. But in the meantime, you just got to dig for the inner strength and deal with certain restrictions or difficulties, okay? Again, you'll survive this. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. You may be very empathic, holding on to energies. Cleanse that energy, my friend. You're a very magical sign and very spiritually connected, I feel. So just cleanse your energy if need be. Some of you might be discovering that you're empathic and you didn't know that before. It's a heavy discovery. But moving away from that subject specifically, there's this point in the week where you're pushed or reminded to be that Queen of Swords, to set up boundaries, to reevaluate continuously who and what's meant to be in your life, who has a healthy energy. Some of you being reminded that this relationship is not going anywhere, or the connection from the past that's popping back up is not meant for you, right? It wasn't before, and it's not going to be now. To take a leap of faith towards something fresh and new, even if it means kind of creating your own tower moment, or allowing for something to fall to the wayside, okay? Again, it could be very job related or living situation oriented. It could be more than one category for you. It's going to differ from case to case, from Pisces to Pisces. But you may also find that you at times take on people's issues too much, being too caring, or lending an ear, a shoulder to cry on too much, okay? Feeling as if you do need to set up those boundaries and separate yourself from those problems to a certain extent, because you have a lot going on in your own life, okay? Horribly put, or just a struggle to say, but moving right along, we have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. A huge focus on your dreams, my friend, and your transition as an individual, your individual growth and development, Feeling as if you get a gift of abundance through your dreams. It could be very much clarity on your future or on a past situation that's left you sort of puzzled and maybe annoyed with, from that lack of understanding. Or you may be given a truth through your dreams or just in general. It may be just a thought that pops in spiritually, and it's a truth about this connection that is coming to an end, or about somebody in your life or somebody you dealt with in the past. I feel like some of you are gaining a level of clarity and understanding on where you're meant to head, right? If you need to take a detour in general for your path, or a reminder that you're on the right path, that's going to definitely differ from case to case. But this feeling that your spiritual gifts or your certain skill sets are being activated throughout the week as you grow and develop and change on a huge level. Certain people may not know how to sort of adapt or digest what's happening to you, and you just kind of feeling and being like, I don't know how to tell you what's going on because I'm sort of trying to figure it out myself, right? So just bear with me, and you might find that certain people will be more distant from you because of what you're going through on an internal level. So be it, right? You can't sort of control what the changes you're going through at this time. Wow, that's heavy. You might find that a gift of abundance pops up at the end of the week as well. Not sort of clarity-wise, money or an opportunity, a connection to sort of push you away from what's no longer working for you or what isn't healthy, or to sort of remind you that you'll survive this, that you'll get through whatever difficulties are at hand at this time, that you deserve so much better than you've experienced for the most part, okay? Don't be surprised if you lose your voice at several points in the week. What do we have for Pisces to wrap up this reading? Last and final messages for Pisces for the week. Okay, we have 4, I believe. The only approval I need is my own, absolutely. With what you're changing, going through, you don't need other people's approval. You know yourself best at this point, who you're becoming. So look within for that answer, that courage, for what you feel is right at this time. You may feel like people are very opinionated and nosy, judgmental maybe. When I follow my heart, I am abundant, successful, and free. Absolutely. Do not forget that. Situations don't hurt, expectations do. Yep. So at times needing to adjust your expectations. And then, if those expectations are exceeded, absolutely amazing. But don't set them so high to the point where it puts an immense amount of pressure on a relationship or a situation, okay? Out of difficulties grow new beginnings. I trust the process. Most definitely relevant for your week, Pisces. And on a final beautiful note, all I desire is on its way to me. Don't you dare forget it, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Now go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.